Do you feel as though you've tried everything but you just can't seem to lose weight anymore? Well, tune in today and find out how to reboot your body and actually change your genetic makeup. Thanks so much for tuning into Second Act TV. Today we're welcoming back Rashelle Brown to talk about her book, Reboot Your Body, Unlocking the Genetic Secrets to Permanent Weight Loss. Did I get that right, Rashelle? It's a long title.
Yes, it is.
Oh, but it's a great title, and it's a great way to approach taking charge of your health and fitness. Tell us about your 10-week program.
Well, I wrote the book. It's been just about 2 years since it was published now, and so I've had the chance to use it with a lot of people. And I do structure it as about a 10 to 12 week program that takes people from the set of habits that they're currently practicing now to the set of habits that they need to actually make those genetic changes happen. And the research behind it is really pretty amazing. It's about 20 to 25 years old and kind of rooted in cancer and heart disease research. The doctors who were doing the research on that found that the people that started implementing the lifestyle changes that improved their health outcomes for those diseases also lost a ton of weight and kept the weight off. Yeah, and so what I've done is taken the parameters that they used in those test groups and created a weight loss program around it. It's different from most lifestyle change programs in that it really starts people from where their biggest obstacle is, which is in the head. It gets them past those beliefs that you kind of mentioned, that I've tried everything and nothing has worked for me, and this is genetic for me, and I've always been fat, or everyone in my family is overweight. And it says, no, there's really something that you can do about that. So let's put all that aside and try this new approach. And then it walks them through a series of exercises over the course of about 10 or 12 weeks. It's a self-paced program, but that's the amount of time that most people find it takes them to really do the work that they need to do to make those changes.
You know what I really like about your approach is that you do take the mind into consideration. That in order to lose weight, especially if it's a greater amount of weight, you have to believe that you can do it. So I think that really differentiates your program from lots of other, the quick fixes that are out there.
Yeah, I think it really does. What I've found down to the person, everyone who has done the program and read my book, is that they're surprised by what comes up when they start doing the exercises early in the book, and they realize that there are all these things that they didn't even know about that are kind of blocking their success for weight loss. And once they can see those things and kind of start to deal with them, then it's a whole different process than anything they've done before.
And really, when you think of it, you're talking about a program where you can potentially substantially lose, say, 30 to 50 pounds in a year. And how fast does a year go by? So what a great way to, maybe start today and see where you are 12 months from now. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely. And I think that's part of the whole mindset early on is setting a goal that's realistic and recognizing that if I can lose 50 pounds over the course of a year, I'm going to be so much better off next year than I would have been if I just keep doing my yo-yo diet or every fad workout that comes along, because that gets frustrating for one thing, but that also negatively impacts our bodies in the way that we're able to lose weight.
Do you have any specific words of advice, especially to our demographic, our audience, the 40, 50 plus, that if they believe that you can't, I'm too old, I can't lose weight, what do you say?
Well, there's been an interesting lot of research about that actually, and despite the fact that, especially for women, there are a lot of hormonal changes kind of around the age of 50 and a little bit beyond that happen, it truly is just the decrease in activity that leads to weight gain more than any of those other factors. So it's not that there's no effect from hormonal changes and just the natural aging process, but it's that the effect is much greater from just the reduced amount of activity. We're not running after kids anymore. We're not quite as active in our work, perhaps. We just aren't maybe prioritizing exercise the way that we were. But the good news, the upside of that is that we tend to get a little bit more time back as we get older. And so we are able to prioritize activity a little bit more. We maybe have some more time to spend on healthy cooking and, shopping for good ingredients and making some good home cooked meals and things like that that are important as well. So it can be actually more of an asset to be at our age than a detriment if people know how to use it right.
I love that. That's what great advice. Rachelle, I really urge everybody to pick up the book because it is a very sensible approach that you can follow, get in the right mindset in the first 10 to 12 weeks and see where you are a year from now and believe you can do it. So, Rachelle, thank you so much for that great advice. Hope to have you back soon on another episode. And we'll, of course, link to all of your information. So if the viewers want to get in contact with you directly, they can do so. Thanks again for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I enjoyed it.
Hope you enjoyed today's program and found the information helpful. For more information and videos about taking charge of your health after 50, make sure you visit our website, secondact.tv, and check out our new virtual running club. Great way to get motivated and get out there, get fit. See you soon.